Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces June 25, 2022. Watch for hidden agendas and roundabout moves today, with a Venus-Pluto square. Your desires are complicated now, and it's best to work through them and sort them out rather than allow them to control your behavior. It's possible that something you'd prefer to keep private or unspoken comes to light. Or, your history can be so real in your mind that it interferes with the present. Stirring the pot may lead to good conversations, but it's hard to know how things will go today. If you take your time, and with some self-awareness, you can get to the heart of a matter, and you might open your eyes to something that helps you grow. Your belief that you want life to be simple can lead to the stifling of unpleasant or uncomfortable feelings. What you've buried won't go away until you face it, and it's best to seek the root of the problem. Look for an opportunity to experience a real sense of joy through intimacy with someone special or honesty with yourself. Got something up your sleeve? This wouldn't be a surprise with Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and the Moon in Aries, not to mention your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and everything behind the scenes. Having said that, if you're not secretly contemplating your next steps, then chances are you are indulging in a romantic rendezvous behind the scenes. On another note, others of you could discover someone else's true feelings for you, whether it's been hidden from your conscious mind. Luna will also harmonize with Saturn, which, in turn, adds a layer of pragmatism to your overall approach. As the brash Moon in Aries tersely squares Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, your secret frustrations may come to light. The square may bring up your annoyances regarding your professional development and journey. Educational opportunities, mentors, and travel plans could be causing you unnecessary stress. But addressing these problems could be the transformative aspect of the square. You could use your frustrations to build momentum to tackle your issues head-on so that you can clear the air and get everything in order to keep forging forward in your professional journey. While the Moon is still 3 days away from its return to your income sector as a new moon, there is already an air of expectancy. For days after Mercury retrograde back out but with the Sun still in his first week here, there is a chance to look to the future with confidence, benefiting from the weeks you have already spent exploring your options. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends, today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. Where should you put your efforts? Only experimentation and inquiry will tell. Put on your lab coat and start testing hypotheses. You're the right kind of mad scientist, the fun kind. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. There's a level of frustration in the air today that you'll want to avoid. Stay away from temptations by keeping your mind on your responsibilities and goals, all that you have to look forward to. If you insist on having a battle of the wills today, have it with your desire to eat ice cream and not with someone you care about. To be victorious means resisting the urge to do the little self-destructive things you will regret tomorrow. If you've been considering applying for a loan or credit of some sort, today is a good day to examine this. The vibration of the essence will lend strength to your ability to decide whether or not this is truly going to be to your advantage or not. It might be worth your while to talk this over with someone you trust and respect. This way you can gain an objective perspective on the situation. Also consider investigating interest rates to see if you can get a better deal. The Moon's first visit to your communication sector since Venus left 2 days ago and ahead of Mars' return in 10 days was always going to be a valuable chance to get back to basics. Where Venus has spent over 3 weeks working to give your heart and your relationships a voice, and Mars will soon return to declare war on communication barriers, the Moon is here to simply give your emotional responses a voice. This also gives you a mix of intuition and logic, imagination and intelligence to draw on. 2 days after Venus, the planet of love left your communication sector, her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice is still in safe hands. In addition to the moon making its well-timed monthly visit, Mars is just 10 days away from his first visit in 2 years and the war he will declare on communication barriers. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Aries today after galvanizing the sign of Taurus in the early morning. When the moon enters Aries, we want to open our hearts, minds, and mouths while expressing our sentiments. The moon in Aries is extremely curious, which means that we could try to uncover secrets that may not need to be discussed. Mercury, the planetary ruler of the Aries moon, is still retrograde and will be until June 30th, which means we can expect a lot of miscommunication in the evening. It's important to reread texts and emails and think before speaking in order to avoid problems with others. Mars and Jupiter link up in Aries in the morning and gently touch the Aries moon in the evening. This energy can bring out impatience, irritability, and frustration. Since this planetary connection occurs in Aries, it's important for us to slow our roll in the way we deal with other people. Not reacting on impulse is key. The bottom line is that words can hurt today, which is why it's important to hold back a lot of what you want to say in an effort to keep the peace. In the morning, the Aries new moon suggests that we set intentions for engagement, intellectual clarity, and being witnessed in new ways. This is a time to get curious about ourselves and others, as well as to become active in our local communities. We are lit up with inspiration under this influence. Inquisitiveness guides our choices, making this an excellent moment to undertake a research project, begin a writing assignment, or make new friends. Although this moon makes no exact aspects, wide sextiles to Jupiter and Mars in Aries encourage us to synthesize our mental and physical energies. As we discover new meaning in the world around us, keeping the moral high ground and remembering our goals and principles will help us to make the most out of this lunation. In the late afternoon, the Aries moon sextiles Chiron in Aries. On the heels of the Aries new moon, new insights and awareness are being provoked, necessitating that we examine wounds that have kept us from voicing our truth. There may be any number of reasons why we have hidden our fire. In youth, we might have been told we were too much. This criticism has subsequently made us self-conscious and resentful of those who seem able to move through life with the confidence we lack. At this time, we encounter safe spaces for organic self-expression, enabling us to heal.